Hello everybody and welcome back to Stealwing 33 Plays Shadowrun Hong Kong. I'm Stealwing 33 and hello everybody. How's it going? So in this episode we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna poke around on the two leads that we got. If this doesn't turn into anything, we will go check out the other one instead. What is this? Search through the bin. Sift through the display case searching for anything that might prove interesting. That's interesting. There's a lot of storage memory, I/O handlers, and active memory in this bin. I'm not seeing any MPCP hardware, response increased chips, or anything related to the hot shit decking Magpie was supposed to be into. In fact, you couldn't even build a full deck with this without the MPCP. It's just a glorified comlink. Now, what do you think it means? Well, if I had to guess, I'd say somebody cleaned her out. MPCP, response increased, biofeedback filters, and all that. The reason to move, expensive, and highly illegal. All the rest of this crap is good, but it's nothing you couldn't pick up in an electronics shop. You have to know what you're looking for, though. Only a good decker would know what they're seeing. Alright, because Magpie have taken her with her? I guess so. But if she did that, why would she leave the completed cyber decks? No, I think this was theft. Yeah, the server's open, too. The front of the server case hangs open, the inner machinery quiet and without power. A clipboard is stuck to the side with a piece of duct tape. Its paper is filled with a long list of programs and their prices. A quick glance over the program sheet reveals names like Bugs, 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 and Black Hammer. Somebody moved the drives, and it sure wasn't Magpie here. Look. As with gestures to the innards of the computer server near the back, a solitary red light blinks. The main drives are disconnected properly, but it looks like she modded the server to have a backup drive with its own battery-based power supply. If it was Magpie, she'd have taken that too. Crap, this is a Fushi XB1000, and it looks like the battery power ran out a while ago. The XB1000s are constant write drives. They're dirt cheap and have a ton of capacity, but if they run out of power, they lose their data. We're not going to be able to get anything off of this. Alright, let's go check out this one. Magpie's deck is the kind of messy most people only associate with rat's nest hoarders and deckers. The surface of the desk is littered with cigarettes, puffs, half-finished cans of soy calf, and scraps of electronics. A towering pile of empty instant noodle bowls sits next to it. Their sides are blazoned with Honest Wang's Instant Old-Time Lambian. Depict a line of a top hat wearing caterpillars dancing with canes. Awesome. I didn't think anybody but me liked Honest Wang's noodles. Flavor like you've never tasted in a package of instant noodles, I promise. See, this one's cheese curry broccoli. Ew. Holy crap. That sounds gross. Gee, who would pass up the delicious taste of cheese curry and freeze-dried vegetables? I know, right? People out there have no idea what kind of culinary delights they're missing. Alright, search the deck. Gingerly root around the desk, doing your best to avoid the more disgusting piles and spills. It isn't easy. The deck's drawers are stuffed with overflowing receipts, cigarette packs, optical chips, and cables. Most of the contents are boring, useless, and disgusting. While searching one of the bottom drawers, however, look called a tin lockbox catches your eye. Someone's pried the latch off, leaving a ragged hole where the lock used to be. Spare stockroom keys. The doors... Oh, okay. Well, we know what happened here, because those stupid assholes stole all the stuff. Yeah, it's... yeah, that's fine. It's not the killer, it's the Russians down in the basement. Yeah, we knew that already. Alright. I'll go check out the other place. I actually meant to check out the other place first, because I'm figuring that we'll probably find our killer in there, and he's probably not going to go easily, so I'm willing to bank on us having a little bit of combat here, which would be nice. Because I do like the combat in this game. It's pretty cool. Food. Despite the table's crude construction, an artfully laid meal awaits the owner. Several small dishes are filled with pickled vegetables, while larger plates arranged with long slices of raw meat. The meat is pale, pinkish white like raw pork, and is covered with a light soy marinade. You discover that it's surprisingly tender. What's more, it's a faint aroma of marinade as if deliberately prepared. Eat some. Flesh is a little tougher than you would have expected, but surprisingly flavorful. There's no bitterness or gristle to it. You finish the small piece, and it leaves only the barest hint of aftertaste in your mouth. Alright, Stealwing, I know I love food, but you take it to a whole new level. I mean, walked into a basement stockroom, which is obviously inhabited by somebody. What's the first thing you do? Steal their dinner. That's cold. Yeah, fight me. How about that? The box is packed full of odds and ends, nearly overflowing with a collection of knickknacks, souvenirs, and assorted personal effects. Among the contents are charms for various temples, a wooden mask, and a paper fan. Okay. The mask is extremely light. It's been painted with a white, and the surface is almost smooth as porcelain. Delicate features and lifted eyebrows match bright red lips and delicate carved teeth have been stained a deep black. All right, examine the charms. Small charms. All right, written in Japanese. Cool. Unfolding the fan, you tilt it upward. Yeah, all right, cool. So it's a box full of stuff. You're no longer alone in the stockroom. As a samurai. Standing before you is a man clad in heavy armor and bearing a katana at his hips. His skin is an ashen gray and his eyes dead white. His teeth are jagged and appear quite sharp. This is no man. This is a ghoul. The ghoul's blind eyes search back and forth as if regarding you. It cannot see you, but you have a sense that it knows exactly where you are at all times. Ah, a hired gun. No doubt brought to bear against me by the Wampoan elders. A means by which they can lift the curse plaguing them. I salute your tenacity, but I wonder, will you hear me out before raising your weapons to kill me? You're a ghoul, and you're talking. Yes, I am not only talking, I am reasoning as well, and, since you have not attempted to kill me, your own higher faculties are engaged. I am a curiosity to you. You wish to know not only what I am, but what I have done. And as for who, you may call me Gaichu. I know who you are. You're the one killing the Wampoan elders. You are correct. I have killed all of the Wampoan elders to date, though only Elder Magpie was according to my initial plan. I regret the deaths of the other elders, but it was necessary. Alright, explain yourself. This affair began simply enough. As you may surmise, I am not someone who can be seen in public without great risk. Wampoa Garden is an excellent place to hide. No police, no triad presence. The minimal interest in things that lurk in the shadows. Unfortunately for me, Elder NG discovered me through communication with her spirits. Rather than kill or chase me away, she came to me with a proposition. Alright. NG and the other elders were having problems with one of their numbers. An elder named Magpie had been holding many of their plans hostage and would not budge. They could not remove Magpie, however, because her services were too useful to the Wampoans at large. NG offered me payment to dispose of Magpie, and I accepted. Wu shoots you a sidelong glance, tusk-bared and cross-chit. Why the hell are we talking this thing, Stealwing 33? It's a goddamn ghoul, and you know what they're like. Really? What, pray tell, am I like? All teeth and claws and bad manners, I expect? Oh, excuse me. Really? You want to crack jokes, you cannibal? You're the kind of monster that devoured a family just because it's convenient. Remember the 162 Stealwing 33? He's just like them. Well, the 162s were a gang, Wu, in the Barrens. Like that makes a difference. Go on, then. Talk to the monster, but I'm keeping my finger on the goddamn trigger. I believe that we were speaking of the Elder's plan to have me kill Magpie. Surely you're at least a little curious about that. Alright, you didn't clean up all of her blood. I found some in her drain. Ah, unfortunate. I thought I was careful enough. Having it on my hands must have obscured my sense of smell enough that I missed the last remnant of the drain. I disposed of Magpie's body by emptying the blood in her bathroom, then cut her open into more portable pieces, and those were placed in a plastic tarp, which I took to the storm drains and hid. Daichu nonchalantly waves a hand, his tone flat and unconcerned. It's unfortunate, but my survival depends upon consumption of raw metahuman flesh. Letting such nourishment go to waste would be a foolish error. I ate person earlier. That's scary. But why kill the other elders then? I contacted the elders, not in person, of course. They arranged to exchange payments. I assumed that since the job was done, NG would be a woman of her word. I was mistaken. I arrived at the nearest by parking garage the elders had told me about. They'd cleared out the other Wampoans under some pretense, though I'm not sure what ruse they used. The elders never showed up. Instead, several members of Hong Kong police force arrived. They were more heavily armed than usual, so I suspect they knew something of my nature. Alright, heard about your fight. You expect me to believe you took down an entire police squad in one? Of course. I've survived as a ghoul for some years now. on the streets of Hong Kong. If this isn't evidence enough of my tenacity, I doubt any words I could say would change your mind. A betrayal of that sort cannot stand. Not only was I not paid for my time and effort, the Wampo and elders treated me like a common animal. And I am so much more than that. Reputation is everything, and I had one. I had hoped to build a network of contacts so that I would be able to continue finding work. But with that treachery, my hopes were dashed. I decided to become a monster that they feared. One by one, I have eliminated them. They know how to contact me, and could have ended their nightmare at any time by making amends. I would have asked for more money, but I would have ceased my hurt. Yet they did not. Instead, they contacted you, no doubt asking you to eliminate me where the police had failed. So I ask you, what now? Will you attempt to finish what the Wampoan started, or will you treat me with the same humanity I've shown you? Alright, let me ask you some questions. Alright, did you eat the elders? Some of them, not all. My condition requires that I consume raw metahuman flesh. Do require a great deal to survive, perhaps 3 or 4 pounds per week. Consequently, there is vastly more supply than demand. Alright, let's do that one. Any number of reasons. They're notorious cheapskates and have always tried to save money. Alright. If I left you live, what would you do? Kill the rest of the elders and anyone else they send to exterminate me. It's a matter of survival. Should I ever have the opportunity to work freelance again, potential employers need to understand the price of betrayal. These murders are my curriculum vitae for revenge. Alright. Come and work with me. That's a tough one. So I could kill this guy. I've got a job. No, I'm here. I got a job. I've got a job to do, right? Because I'm here. Auntie Wu told me to come and do what the elders tell me to do. And it might be nice to have a fleet of deckers at my back. Consequently, if I do get this guy on board... No, it's my job. I've got a job to do. Yeah, I've got a job to do. Alright, let's cut this guy down a little bit. Just a little bit. Shoot him. A little bit more. Alright, Duncan, take him out. Shoot him with the fire bullet. Yeah, fuck him. And then you just... Oh, come on. There you go. As the bull falls, you pause to collect yourself. The smell of blood and gore hangs heavy in the air. What's done is done. Your contract with the Wampoans is complete. All that's left to do is inform them. I guess that's that. Too bad the guy was a serial killer. I know how he felt. The elders did screw him over like that. He had good cause to go after them. But the way he did it? Shit. There are limits to what's acceptable. Alright. It kind of sucks. I wish I could loot that guy. Like, I'd like his armor seems cool and could make good use of it. We got a little bit of combat in, though. It was really easy combat because it was, 1 against 4 and 3 of my people have guns. But, I'm not complaining. Oi, prick. Found your killer and he's dead. Excellent, we can sleep soundly for once without looking over our shoulder. We are in your debt. About that, he told me some pretty interesting story before I killed him. Face pale, his teeth grit slowly. I'm certain the killer would have said anything to shift blame. Perhaps we can compensate you a little extra for your trouble. Thank you very much. I'd like that. We'll be very happy to add a little extra to your fee for all your hard work you've done, and of course the discretion that you're shown. Good. Alright. Get back to Hawaii, and we'll talk to Auntie Cheng, and then we'll be good to go. We're good to go. Buy the book? Question mark. I got an achievement. And look that up, but I will not do that right now. I will. You guys will have to wait till the next episode to find out what that is. That was interesting. I wonder if all the missions are going to be like that, or if I'm going to get more ones like. Because I'm kind of hoping that we get more that are just like, go to place, kill everyone, leave. Because like, I'm not bloodthirsty by any stretch, but I do like a bit of action. Which would be nice. Oh, that reminds me. Before I forget, I sent in a support ticket for Minecraft Story Mode to Telltale, and I'm hoping that they will get back to me soon to tell me how I can fix my problem. My hope is that they'll tell me something easy to do that isn't just reinstall my old graphics card, because I just don't. I don't want to do that. It's a lot of work to try to like uninstall and reinstall the graphics cards. Disheveled man in filthy rags teeters on the sidewalk. Bloodshot eyes dart about desperately in an accurate smile. You okay, man? You have to help me, man. I need your help. Break his grip. Throwing his knees on the pavement, his mouth forms a comical O. He looks up at you, and a crooked smile cracks his ruined face. Makes an unsteady bow in your general direction. I could use someone like you. I will make it worth your while. Alright, I'm listening. Glancing closer, you see that he's tattered clothing bear designer logos. I want you to take a message to me message from me to Handsome Lee. Alright, I know the guy. And who should I say is asking for him? I'm Stefan Dynamite. Alright. Look, you've got to help me. I've been poisoned. That crap that Lee sold me put bad things in my head. Whenever I close my eyes, I see dark, narrow tunnels. So many hands grabbing, razor-sharp teeth gnawing, and the children. They're talking about hallucinations? Not really, more like nightmares. They feel real, teeth biting, faces. Oh god, this guy's... No, that isn't it. I'm telling you, I was poisoned. I know it. You'll help me, won't you? Alright, I'll see what I can do. I'm a little vague on that Steve need something in particular. I want my money back. Got it. Anything else? Just please come back and hurry. Okay. Interesting dude there. Let's report back to Auntie Cheng. Actually, let's tell Max about what happened to the Wampoans. Then we'll go back to Auntie Cheng. What up? What up, Law? Kindly had Wampoa burn your sin. Word is you're doing work for her, not normal Yellow Lotus stuff. Maybe, maybe not. What about it? I didn't hear anything about it. Listen, if you've got info about runs, I can make it worth something. Wampoans call that kind of thing metadata. Wampoans like to get the word on the street from the active operators. Alright. Worth something? Credits? Yeah, I can hook you up with something. Maybe creds, maybe some sort of sweet program. Really, you'll gain face with Wampoa. That counts for a lot more than money. So at the gig gets really boring sometimes. You ever want to talk shop? I'm here. Alright. Ghoul's killing your Wampoan elders. Yeah, I heard. It's all over the network. So is the fact that you whacked him. Good on you. I can't believe Magpie is gone. She was the best of the bunch. She was brilliant. She decked, she coded, and she knew the infrastructure. Magpie. Alright. Now NG is going to take everything over. I bet she's all woo-woo bullshit. Alright, cool. Now that's going to happen. Give you all the gory details. Don't incriminate the elders. Let's not make enemies. Real man. He's gonna go down in tribal lore, Stealwing. Here, this is a cred stick. Aw, man, 450 new one. That's awesome. Alright, cool. See you later, Law. That was a good move. I'm happy about that. Alright, let's go get our payment from the computer, I think it said is where I get my payment. And then, I don't know. We'll probably call it quits for this episode. I might poke around a little bit between episodes here. So I pick up the mission computer. Alright. You have 5 unread messages. Alright. Artifact liberation. Hello, Madam Cheng. I've heard you're a woman who knows how to get things done, especially with regards to things that aren't legal in the strictest sense. Rich investor by the name of Liu Hua decided to expand his manor house to the outskirts of Taipo. Too much money, not enough space for fancy parties. He hit a snag. The local government officials, however, they suspected the land his estate was built on may pre-modern archaeological artifacts buried beneath it, all of them dating to the Song dynasty. Alright. Cool. So this guy wants me to go steal some shit. It's kind of dangerous excavation, but an operation to this scale is beyond me. I need a team that's tough enough to get in and survive, aren't afraid of making a mess, and who can get out with the books. Okay? I'm willing to pay very well for whatever other artifacts your team can liberate. The more valuable, the better. Don't worry. We'll be going to actual museums, not some rich boy playboy's mansion. Alright, so go in and steal a bunch of shit. We'll take that run. Cool. Back to root. Let's go to the job directory. Claim payment for that one. It's finished and waive a response. A few moments later, a message pops on the screen. The Wampoan Elders are satisfied with how you handled their little ghoul problem. They even expressed how impressed they were with your efficiency. There we go. No idea what you did out there, but you've done well. Attach payment. Fucking so many new in. I have to spend it all in one place. Okay, that's awesome. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna just ignore everything else. For right now, at least. Let's head out. And, let's see if... I know that handsome guy's over here somewhere, right? Handsome something. He's the guy that sells... That's Reliable Matthew. Reliable Matthew's trailer, huh? Let's take a peek. Side of Matthew's trailer. It says Job Stealer. Something thumps inside the trailer. You can easily peer into one of the windows. Inside the dingy, cramped living quarters, cluttered. Looks like rumpled, mottled, colored shag carpet. Alright. After a moment, the shag carpet moves. It rises about a foot. Surges slightly towards the window. Then it stops, pulsing and fidgeting. Wipe the window. Carpet's actually plush-covered drones. Teddy bears, raccoons, little dolls. The 2,000 inside the caravan. All companionship models. They're all looking at you. They realize you're not Matthew. They watch, fidgeting. Then, in one coordinated motion, they all lie down and go dormant again. Weird. Hey, that guy sells drones. Oh, there's Handsome Lee. What up? He's wearing a crisp white tailored suit. Alright. A newcomer, welcome. Handsome Lee's the name. Purveyor of enhanced sensory experience. I can see that you've got some tails. See what you got. Designer amphetamine. Oh, he's another drug guy. Okay, let's just get out of that. I'm not taking any drugs. I ran into someone with a message for you. Let me guess. Stephen Dynamite. Yeah, actually, that's right. You're his dealer. I'm an inventor of much acclimated experimental pharmaceuticals, but why split hairs? Well, your little guinea pig is suffering, claims that a drug you sold him gave him horrible visions. Interesting. What does he want from me? He wants his new and back. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the latest creation. It was painstakingly designed to elevate the sense and titillate the spirit. Smooth high with an indulgent finish. Unfortunately, Stephen happens to dilute my masterpieces with other, less substances. I can hardly be responsible for that. His tone of finality is unmistakable. Let's do that one. There's no money, not anymore. I have expenses, just as I'm sure that you do. But here, give this to Stephen with my regards. He wants money, not more drugs. Look, even if I had Nguyen to return to him, what do you think he'd do with it? Back here in 15 minutes, handing it back to me for another hit. What I'm offering you won't cure Stephen, or stop him from having bad dreams, but it will bring him a modicum of relief, and if I'm not mistaken, that's what our stuttering friend is itching for right now. What good is a temporary fix anyhow? Why bother? The problem won't be resolved overnight. My little gift simply lets him know that someone cares. Dealer in need is a friend indeed. Will you be my friend? For now, for you, my friend, it all depends on the long-term cash flow. Anyway, take this, give it to him, it should help. At least in the short term. Alright, fine. Fine, we will do that. We will take the drugs. We'll put... Okay, I guess I added it to my stash. Nope. Alright, I don't know, maybe we can just give it to him? I don't know, I couldn't drag anything, that was weird. Oi! Steven! I'm disappointed, Steve-O. Sorry, man, sorry. Yeah, alright, give him this thing. Just to warn you. The exact same stuff you thought was, it's pretty substantial. I picked up drugs. It's my escape. You need to quit for yourself. Strength 5. I hope you feel proud of bullying sad sacks like me. I didn't really want that hit anyway. I'm going to do you a favor by taking this packet away from you. Yeah, sure you are. I am trying to help you, Steven. Now I want you to tell me about these dreams of yours. Ask me about my dreams? Why? I've been having bad dreams too. I think we can get to the bottom of it. They're so real. Alright. Okay, do that one. I'm walking through a series of dark, narrow halls. It stinks to high heaven, and I run into more and more people as I move forward. People are jostling me, but I'm starving. It's like having eaten for days. Just want some food, so I press on. Alright, okay. Yes, I remember this one. Alright. Let's talk about which drugs he's on. More than I can count. Used to get my kicks from explosives. I loved blowing stuff up, seeing glass shatter, solid walls, disintegrating flames, looking in the sky. Now I stick to needles and pills. Alright. Hang on, you blew stuff up? I was a bomb maker. I designed custom ordnance. It was a dream job, plus it was very lucrative. Megacorps couldn't get enough of the devices I invented. It was too high on my own ego to wonder what they were up to. Alright. Sound like Pyromaniac. Yeah, a little, yeah. The power, the beauty of the explosive enthralled me. Never wanted to hurt people. What the hell did you think bombs were for? For wars, mostly. Militias, mercenaries, armies. Okay. Only what? The bombs were used against civilian targets. I'm from Yuzhou. Sichuan has taken over much of that province, but the pockets of resistance remain. Wow, okay. Winemakers, peasants. Okay, so they blew up civilians. Used to shatter the landscape of my childhood. Did you lose anyone you knew? I knew them all, from the frailest elders to the littlest children. My own family died too. They weren't always close. Pyromaniac, inventors don't fit in well with agricultural backwaters. They were my only kin. Alright, Steve, I think I can get what's going on here. I'm guilty about the bombs, huh? All of my blood on my hands, I can feel it all. Oh, that sucks. This guy's a very sad man. Killed a bunch of people. Do something to undo the harm you've done. I don't know. Use your imagination, man. Wouldn't know to begin. Need some time to think. Ran a charitable organization, put in some hours. There are a couple of shelters where I used to crash when I was less down. Okay, I can help out. And I probably need to go home to Gyozan. Like really hard. I guess that's the best I can hope for. Best of luck, Steve. Cool. Alright, we helped Steve Dynamite. And I think on that note, we're going to call it quits for this episode. I'm going to do a little bit of housekeeping, get some upgrades, buy some new stuff between episodes here. But you guys don't need to watch that because that's boring as shit, and I wouldn't subject you to that if I didn't like you, but I like you. So with that, thank you all for watching. If you like what you saw, let me know. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to keep up to date on when I post more videos. And if you really like what you saw, leave a like. It helps the channel grow, it helps me out a great deal, and of course with that, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!